representing Europe, Rory McIlroy.
The away team always have the honour in the Ryder Cup, and Rory McIlroy has never been on a losing team. He's never lost a singles.
Representing the United States of America, Patrick Reed.
What an inspirational figure he has been for his teammates in the last two Ryder Cups. Made his debut at Gleneagles 2 years ago, was the best player in the US team. He has the responsibility of getting them off to a winning start today. 26-year-old from Houston in Texas.
Looking for here at the first.
No, well, they've got to be a little edgy. They looked a bit edgy, both of them. I've seen how pumped up both these players can get, and both of them very comfortable being pumped up.
Well, Mark, I think you don't want to give something away by making a mistake early. I think, especially with the follow-through he's showing right now, you've got to just go with the low one, run it up there.
Hey guys,
if McIlroy makes a birdie, you know, take your hat off to him and go to the next hole.
What about a big sweeping hook here? Could he not do that?
I'm not sure that he's far enough away to be able to play a big sweeping hook. He only has 126. Hard to draw it that much.
We knocked a couple of leaves off. That killed the ball a bit, so in the semi still. It'll just make that chip a little bit harder.
Great atmosphere out here for the first game. The whole crowd is right here to watch. Hole's cut about 3 yards up on top of a plateau. Pretty shallow one with the back bunker just over the green.
Oh. Get down.
Big mistake there.
These guys are a bit edgy.
Some adrenaline, maybe?
Yeah, big surge, and he's trying to take a bit off it, and just a freewheeling normal swing.
Just needs to get it up on this little shallow shelf. Give himself a reasonable putt at par. Rory's in a poor position in the bunker.
Needs to stay up.
Well, they're making right a hash of this hole between them so far.
Yes, they have.
Well, there's every chance they can look back and say, well, I didn't lose it to a par.
Well, he's down in the flat part of the bunker. He's got a pretty good lie, but he's going to look left of the hole. If he goes at the hole, you can't spin it much out of these bunkers. I don't think he could hold it up on the shelf. He's trying to get it about 8 feet left of the hole. Keep it on the same level.
How good was that, Jay?
That was a fantastic shot. A great shot.
That is just magical.
That was good. Reed for par. What a start.
He's putted beautifully all week. And that, what a timely putt.
Well, this tiddler for a half. Good saves for both players. Heavy weather in this first hole, but 2 pars.
I tell you that if the pars are going to be this exciting, this is going to be some day. Well done to both. Rory in the second.
Patrick Reed, not a very good drive at the first.
Light the candle!
Beauty at the second.
Oh, perfect tee shot here for Reed. Middle of the fairway to a front right hole location. 113. Plays about 117 because it's uphill.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
There's a
sure
little
that
slope behind. He can use it to spin it back if he chooses. That's not a very good shot there with just a sand wedge.
It's not, it's a pull.
Rory has the ball above his feet from 95. It's not an issue with an angle coming from the right with the right pin because the greens are so soft.
Nerves settled now, I think.
Patrick Reed ready to go at the second. Reasonable speed on these greens, and this is a good-looking putt.
Spieth goes one up as we go to the second, and Rory with this to win his match, or to win the hole rather, against Patrick Reed. Oh no, slides away left, so all will be halved in fours. You probably have to say that's two missed opportunities for Rory.
Patrick Reed.
Or Patrick Reed, I call him.
You call him Speed? That's his nickname. Will it come back?
Just got to keep it a little low. There's a branch above there. Not too bad.
Real quick putt all the way down the hill. I mean, you'll be able to read the number and the name on this ball as it rolls. It's going to be going so slowly.
A little too frisky with that one.
Pretty similar type of break, less downhill than what he had at the previous hole.
Oh, well done, Rory. Goes one up. He's picked up Reed's marker there. They're not allowed to practice putt, but I have a feeling if he left it there, Reed could have put his ball down and putted and just slowed things down for a few seconds. I don't know if...
Well, McIlroy still has the tee as he has from the beginning, but this time he's one up. 189 yards from an elevated tee. Plays a couple yards shorter than the distance. Obviously, that front bunker is in play. It's only about 4 yards over the front fringe. So you have to take that bunker out of play. It could bury in there.
good safe shot.
Yeah, good job.
And since McIlroy's hit, a little bit of wind is kicked up. It's actually in the player's face here at the 4, so Reed has that to contend with.
Didn't really expect Reed to miss that little one. Has putted extremely well this year on the PGA Tour, and in particular here in the Ryder Cup this week.
Well, certainly well within reach here. It's only 303, and 3-wood is all he needs, and that's what he's got in his hand. Driver, he'd take it over the green for sure. This is a nice full 3-wood. Going right. So I don't know what they were talking about going right on the tee. That's perfect. Nice little off-field chip shot.
Hit the high draw there, Jay.
Well, Reed needs the driver. That's what he's got in his hand. He's having a go at it. He likes it. Good looking line.
That's a brilliant shot. And he didn't even go that hard. That was just a nice driver. Played with a lot of control. Hit within himself. Rory up ahead on the 5th. Actual square. Chipping for the eagle. And he had it on the line. He was certainly hunting the hole. Reed. Beautiful tee shot to give himself this eagle chance. And Rory just doesn't miss, does he? From that sort of range, he has been unbelievable on the greens here at Hazeltine.
Patrick Reed has already gone at the par 5 6th. He's safely down the fairway. Another huge hole, the longest of them all, 640 yards. Hearing the fact that Reed has actually found the left bunker. Can Rory do? He's off the fairway, but he's fine. To the long 6th. Third shot for Patrick Reed.
Can't hold out again, can he, from this range?
No.
Wouldn't put it past him.
I didn't say that with any great confidence, believe me. Third shot from McIlroy, just seen a beauty from Reed. Let's see what Rory can do in reply.
Expect a great deal more, but a really good match play moment here. Can Rory make the hole a little smaller for Spieth? He's got to think that Reed is going to hole, so this is for the birdie 4. Oh, that's a goodness me. However good we thought this game was going to be, I think it's going to exceed our expectations.
Patrick going with the big stick here at 7. Very little wind. What there is helping him from the right, and this fairway kind of bends left to right around the lake. Doesn't really suit his shape. You'd want to shape it left to right, but he's driven well here so far this week.
That's a good tee shot.
He's got the big stick. He's going to try and bang it way up there, kind of on top of the hill, about 20 yards beyond where Reed is at the base of the slope.
Yeah, you can't ask for better than that. Two very good tee shots.
A little bit downwind right to left help here for Reed. He's on a nice upslope, which really suits this shot well. has 77 yards. The flag is down on a flat portion of the green. The slope behind is too far behind to use. So you're going to have to control the distance all on your own. There'll be no help.
Okay, but I think he might have been looking for something a teeny bit better.
Now, Rory has 51 yards, the ball below his feet and a slight downslope. This is not an easy shot and more downwind from this angle. This is a little tough one. He's got to land this and expect to bounce forward.
Okay, beautiful. Slowed down his tempo. Backswing was very smooth and he just let the club almost drop on it to take something off the flight.
He does arouse strong opinions, Jay. You know Nico Koolsarts well, a Belgian who was in the last European Ryder Cup team. He's just tweeted, "Rory, please take care of that Reed guy."
Well, Rory's done some poking himself, so I think they're both probably guilty.
Absolutely, it stokes it up, it really does. Oh, look at this. The great thing is he delivers. He's a wonderful player.
Now Rory for the half to have it in birdie threes. This is going to break left to right. He's going to start it outside the left edge.
This is getting very, very heated. Rory won't take it lying down.
Well, both of them are 4 under through 7. Very easy swing.
He has no peer from tee to green, but once he gets on the green, I think, all being considered, Reed probably has the advantage.
Likes it. Liked it for line.
And the cheering gets louder as the ball slides further away down the slope. Advantage, Reed.
Well, Rory putting from the lower level, and as it starts to climb up the hill, it's breaking right to left. When it gets on the top plateau, it'll keep breaking, but not as much, even though it's losing speed. This is just all about trying to get it up there in 2-putt. I know Mickelson holed it from down at the bottom level, the top level yesterday, but it's very unlikely. Just trying to get out with a 3.
Enjoyed that. What were the chances of him holding this? 1 in 20, 1 in 30, 1 in 40. Doesn't matter, he did.
The best of the competition brings the best out of the best. Unreal.
And you wouldn't bet against Patrick Reed following him in.
The most astonishing singles match ever. And I think even Rory, he might give him a high five. Yeah, knuckle. What a hole. Well, they'll be replaying that start for years and years to come.
Fairway just bends a little bit right to left, and then you can actually kick it down. If you really nail one, you can get it down slope and kick it forward about 20 extra yards. Yep. He's ready
bunkers are so flat and easy.
He too, he's going to want to play the high draw, work it with the slope. Read to the left.
Should have a shot with that power. These boys can something in the air pretty easily and a long way.
If he tries to knock it on the green, he brings in play hitting it fat and hitting the lip here.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay called it right. Not a great lie at all.
Had a very difficult shot coming out of the rough trying to judge.
Now McIlroy, he's got 168, good lie on the upslope. He can get it to the green, no problem. It does play several yards longer than the yardage uphill. Probably going to play this about 174.
A poor shot from McIlroy.
Patrick's drawn a good lie over here. He has very little green to work with. What green there is sloping from his left to right, which means he has to take it further left, gives him less green to work with. But it is facing him a little bit as well. But I think a good shot will be 12 feet past the hole.
It's just hard to judge. Trying to get too cute with it.
Well, John, he had the ball sitting so well up in the grass, I think he just slid it underneath it. Well, Rory's got a very good lie here, plenty of green to work with, all of it's facing him. This should come out a little bit low and run up to the hole. Ian Poulter just walked up to me a second ago and says, "Oh, both 6 under, all square." Shrug of the shoulders. Can you believe it? Well, Reed's got the driver here out at 10, trying to move it right to left. This one has a perfect line if it doesn't run through the fairway.
Yeah, it hit fairly soft, so no danger. This time of year, the bounce a little unpredictable on some of the fairways.
It's 305 to carry that third bunker. It's about 325 to get it to the fairway on the left edge of that bunker. And he's taking it left.
Asking it to sit.
Well, he's cut it back.
Oh, yeah. That landed softly too.
He's got 162. It plays 12 yards shorter, so he's got 150. This is just a nice wedge here for Rory. Fly it all the way back there. It's going to be coming in from such a height. Don't expect it to be able to catch the slope and roll down to it. The slope is short end to the right, which will feed down. Might have hit that a little fat.
Yes, certainly pretty average. Fairly well left too from that angle.
Well, Patrick has 158. He hits the ball just gently above his feet. He too has a slight downslope. So this is going to play in the mid 140s here. I think Patrick can kind of hook a little wedge in there and get it all the way back to the hole.
Oh, it's a very gentle swing.
Quit doing that.
worked his way down there. That was a poor shot. Actually, two poor shots. Just want to trundle this up close. Oh, he's not. No, he's not done it again. No. Not too bad, but a little nerve jangler left.
Uphill lie. You don't want to swing into the slope and pop it up in the air. You want to swing with the slope. Ball will go up in the air, and it is facing him, so it's not going to want to roll too much.
To give it that arm jiggle.
All that stuff, yeah. Jump up and down and scream, and yeah.
McIlroy for a half. Yeah, well done. Still his stroke looks the best it's looked all year.
Well, drivers for both of these boys in this hole, par 5 uphill. Rory can get there for sure with a good one. Take a couple of Sunday bests for Reed.
It's Sunday, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, 605 yards this hole. Dogleg right, so Reed may have problems reaching simply because he'll have to cut the ball a bit.
Now McIlroy, he's got the big stick out as well. Is there anything else? Best driver in the world. Yeah, they think it is. I mean, and oftentimes, as you know, Mark, it looks like one player just on the angle, but we get our yardages via GPS technology from Virtual Eye, and we know that McIlroy's away, but here goes.
Yeah, it's a good high cut from Reed. Probably just come up short, as Jay said.
Like he did yesterday, he played it out to the right for a better angle in. Didn't try and put it in the fairway. There's very little breeze, but what there is in his face. He's going to look to hit a little high draw. Should suit this with the hole on the left side of the green.
Well, he's set up for a fade, Jay, but I think he's hung on to it left.
Oh, he's got this hooking left of the bunker. Short side of himself.
You might have, or it's just silly, you know what I mean?
Well, Rory has a really tight lie here. Good news is he's on a slight upslope. Can't see the green where he's pitching it to. He only has about 14 feet of green to work with. He's got this laid wide open. He's going to play the big high flop shot. So he went underneath it and hit it flat.
Well, no huge damage. Could quite easily have plugged in a bunker there. To loft that way up in the air.
Well, Rory has this from halfway up the slope. Big slope. He's putting up left to right. Last 12 feet are actually downhill. You have to be very careful. Stroke play, this would just be a defensive putt. Try and die it up there around the hole. Maybe you get lucky and it drops in. Careful, careful. That's the slope I was talking about.
Yeah, that did drift on.
And once he crests the hill about 9 feet short, it's downhill. McIlroy does have a pretty easy par putt straight up the hill, though, so it shouldn't be a difficulty.
Yes, a studious attempt from Patrick Reed. Realised the risk, as Jay said.
Well, I thought this putt for McIlroy was straight up the hill, but the way I Reed's ball died around the hole off to the left as he was putting. This is going to have some left to right to it, so a little bit more difficult than initially thought.
Ooh, sneaked it in the right edge.
And then 5 on square.
He's in a playful mood, is Rory, today. 6 halves in a row for these two since Reed won the 5th with an eagle. Oh my goodness. That's all right. Birdie the first time. Ooh.
That might hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Better than right.
McIlroy set up for a cut. I think anyway, he's usually right to left, isn't he? Yep, he's playing for a cut. Is it coming back? Yes, just almost.
Okay, I mean, I'd say it's more like that.
Amazing to be under this pressure and have
830 wins.
the ability to joke around with the crowd and that.
Put a good swing on it.
Just tells you he's reveling in the moment.
And you're going to get a reaction if he gets this up on the green. This will be a really good shot from this distance. He's overhooked it a little bit.
Maybe short-siding himself a little.
Now Rory has 203. The ball's below his feet. A bit unlucky. It's in a depression, so there's some long grass down there he's going to have to deal with.
They really had to dig at that. Knew he couldn't afford to miss it left, really.
You could just kind of fat chunk it a little bit, but he's got the club face wide open. He's going to fly it probably within 12, 13 feet of the hole. It'll take a bounce or two before it stops.
It's got a little bit of side spin on it, which took it away from the hole.
It does take a lot of club head speed down at the bottom, though. Open the blade up, get that club head speed, elevation and spin.
Now, who's going to blink first?
Well, Rory has this one just slightly across the slope left to right. There's not a tremendous amount in it, but enough you have to start it outside the hole and have the pace perfect. This would put a little pressure on Patrick if he can hold this one first.
Well, there's only 2 holes have changed hands in this match, the 3rd and the 5th.
Well, this is the sort of putt that he's been gobbling up all week, and a really good opportunity here for Reed to get his nose in front. Outside the left. Hasn't missed one all week. Just hasn't missed. Doesn't know what it is to miss. And when you start holing putts, the more you hole, the more you think you can hole. At this level, it just gives you so much confidence that you know you've got pace and line right, and doesn't he just love it?
Now Rory has the ability to hit the ball higher than most players, maybe anybody. So he has a chance to throw this on the green and stop it near the pin.
4 iron. Oh, and maybe needed half a club more. He was urging it to go. Maybe it just stalled into that little bit of breeze. 240 with a 4 iron. Yep.
Well, Reed is on a downslope, some really hard packed sand, the green going away from him. This is a very tough shot. That's a really good effort.
That's a magnificent bunker shot. Made to look incredibly easy, but that required an enormous amount of skill.
Now, this big break from the right to get back to all square. Reed still has a lot of work left for his par.
That's quite the slope.
But when you go 1 down like that after so many halves, temptation is to push ahead, and you try too hard, end up giving holes away.
Here's an amazing statistic for you, Jen. I know you like those. Only once before has Rory been behind in a singles match, and that was to Stuart Sink in 2010, went on to half it. He's never been behind in his last 2 Ryder Cup singles.
He is pretty good, isn't he? Oh, just, boy, he missed it on the low side and too much speed. Wow.
Big turning point.
Here's a huge putt for Rory McIlroy. This to win the 13th, get back to all square.
And this is uphill. It's not an obvious line. This is a tough read.
Reed for half. US remains 1 up in the top match.
No wind up here on 14. Uphill shot plays 3 yards longer than the 141.
Come on, baby, work left. Work left.
Got a bit of grab and using the slope, so it's getting better all the time.
Now, same distance from McIlroy, virtually the same angle, but his ball is hitting up on the grass, but it's very moist underneath his ball.
Go back. Let's go.
Just keen to come sideways off the blade there. Big chunk of mud sticking to the face of the club. There.
Patrick has a downhill left to right slider to win the hole and go 2 up with 4 to play. It would be a huge differential, certainly not insurmountable. This is not an easy putt. The first half is pretty good downhill. It's about a half a cup, maybe even as much as a cup outside left.
Certainly gave it a lot of break, and it did move left to right. And obviously set her up way too much on that high side.
Well, this is all about club selection here. If you take the driver, you've got to really bend it from right to left.
Going a little right, I think, is it? That's going to be okay. Now Rory needs a good drive.
But with his driver, Warren, he can take it over the top of the trees and carry it down to the flat, leave himself a really nice little three-quarter sand wedge shot.
He's hit it straight, little right. Okay, honours even, both in the right rough, but both with reasonable looking lies.
All right, downhill lie ball slightly above his feet. You have two options. You can pitch it a low one into that bank and let it release over down to the hole, or you can try and throw it up in the air. I don't think up in the air is a great option because he has some overhanging branches. He's looking low, so look for him to hit it into the bank. He has 71 to carry the ridge, and then it's gently downhill to the hole. Because of the lie, he had to play it into the bank, didn't get it over. Rory first for birdie. He had a good look at the big electronic scoreboard just short left of this green. He knows he needs to turn this around for a 2-point swing. Big break right to left. Just set it out a couple feet outside right.
Well, that's a massive putt for Patrick Reed, Jay, isn't it?
It really is, and trust me, it's not lost on anyone with that huge scoreboard lurking just across the lake. This is uphill, left to right. All the captains are out here in the fairway. Davis Love, Darren Clark, everyone knows this is to go 2 up with 3 to play. Ooh, that went on a bit as well.
Yeah, at this stage there's no give.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is. Whoa. Ah, well, that's telling.
A little bit of sportsmanship to impress the spectators, but I wonder what the captains think.
Leave it to the players. If they think they're going to both hole it, well, why not? Let's get on with it.
Reed's going to have to manufacture a little cut shot here as everything out in the landing area slopes and bends left to right.
Good tee shot.
I think that was an important tee shot there, without a doubt, with a draw.
But it certainly was, John, especially because this guy can get there easy, even out of the rough if he isn't behind some trees.
Doesn't like it.
Well, it came out of the bunker.
Yeah, but he's going to be on a downslope. Looks to be sitting up a little bit, but
Here we go, Rory. Let him up.
and even he struggled to get that one out. He's got it down there, Pete, within wedge distance. But advantage to Patrick Reed.
And Reed has 257. Side hill, downhill lie, ball's well below his feet. Just over 230 to the front edge.
That will come back down a little bit, and there may be a downhill lie in the bunker.
Okay, regroup, 95. Great lie here, a little bit below the level of the green. Throw it past the hole, spin it. Pitch it about 2 or 3 yards past the hole is ideal. Oh, he hit that fat.
It doesn't help people shouting like that. It's happened all week.
Well, Reed is on a little bit of a downhill lie here. He's got no chance of getting it close unless he lands it in the rough between the bunker and the green. The grass between the bunker and the green is not very long, and it is sloping towards the green. So you just fluff this one out anywhere in that grass. As long as it has a semi-low trajectory, it'll run out to the hole.
We've seen him play some great bunker shots.
How about this one?
That was just magnificent under the most intense pressure.
All right, Rory for the half to remain one down up the hill. Big break from right to left. He's already conceded Reed's birdie. Has good line.
Guaranteed half point for the American team there.
And you've got to think he's going to finish at least birdie. Rory to stand a chance.
It'll be quick coming out of there.
Safe, but the way he's been playing, not a great shot.
Just a hint of breeze starting to pick up, helping from the right for Rory. This is probably a nice full 9-iron, maybe pinch it a little bit, take some loft off of it.
That's so high in the sky. That's, well, it's done well to scramble back on the green, but that was in the stratosphere, wasn't it?
Miles high.
You wonder how they control the distance when they hit it that high.
Yeah.
I have no earthly idea. I've never hit one that high. He's got to slow down.
One thing he didn't want to do is give a holiday. That's what he's doing. Just a little thinny, I think.
He's just going to cozy it down there. This is just going to test his ability for pace. Oh, it's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go, go. Chipping back up the hill. Well, this is a huge putt for McIlroy to win the hole, to make the match go down the 18th. Very fast putt. Oh, as cool as you like. I didn't expect him to miss it, but I did worry for him.
Yes, indeed.
This fairway narrows in the driving area out there around 300. It's an eerie thing up here on 18. There's not much crowd out here. Everyone's out in the bulk of the golf course.
He likes that one. That wasn't coming down in a hurry.
Good ball, good ball. Good ball.
Reed knows what he has to do. He hasn't driven the ball well, but he's been scrappy. Obviously putted phenomenally well today, as he has in the previous 4 games. He'll be aiming this at the right bunkers, playing his draw.
Which is odd.
Yeah. I mean, that's well done by both. Middle of the fairway.
Great play. Just deep irons to this fairly generous hole location.
From a nice low lie up the hill, Reed from 143.
That's it. He's some player, this boy.
Right at it.
Be a good time to hold a second shot.
I'm not sure Rory's heart would take that. These boys get pumped up in a millisecond.
Now McIlroy's on an upslope, 123. It's going to play closer to 127 up the hill. He knows what he has to do. Reed's in there close. He's aware.
Terrific match.
Absolutely. They had a nifty spell in the middle, but it's been a really good match. Reed to putt first. Down the hill. I'm thinking maybe a bit of right to left. I remember this green rightly. Steely nerve and a big heart required. Oh.
Right in the middle.
An excellent point for the Americans. World number 8 beating the world number 3, Rory McIlroy. The first defeat in singles for Rory, and it's red on the board for USA in the top match.
Well, he played gutsy all week, every match. Unbelievable. Patrick Reed said he was made for this. I agree.
He gave us a great show, though, Rory. The play over the first 8 holes. I think if they ever show it on a reel, you'll think you're making it up. It was just brilliant.